about the bridge in Seaport. Even from the seats in the upper decks, you could see the seashore. Tailgate function with the carne asada. Just walked from the tribal building for the Padres, I'm honored. Yeah, cause for the 619, we'll knock you down. Anything for the Brown, put it on the town. Started back rocking the Brown. Ever since we've been knocking them down. Baby said she wanna go to the game. Taught her how to say Padre gang.
What's up, everybody? Quick reaction video here. It's not an episode, but the NL Gold Glove Awards and the AL, they were just announced on ESPN2. The Padres had some nominees. Manny Machado, Jurickson Profar, they were not even finalists. I don't understand why, but just starting off with that, they weren't even able to win the award. Jake Cronenworth, he was a finalist at second base. He did not win. Brendan Rodgers won that one. Ha-Seong Kim was a finalist at shortstop. He did not win that one. Dansby Swanson won from the Braves. Juan Soto was a finalist in right field. He obviously did not win that one. I think it was a surprise from a lot of fans that Soto was even a nomination in the first place. But Mookie Betts won that one. And then Trent Grisham, center field, he was a finalist, and he ended up taking home the award. So I'm super proud for Trent. It's his second career Gold Glove Award. 2020 was not a full season, and there were some people that included in the fan base. There were some people that discredited Trent Grisham in that 2020 season, saying, "Oh, it was 2020. It was a short season. That's the only Gold Glove that he's won. It was a short year. Doesn't matter. Blah 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 blah." Well, now it's a full season. He has that Gold Glove award. So 2020 was not just this uh, outlier of a season. Like, this guy is a very good defensive outfielder, very good defensive center fielder. We saw that in the postseason, the wild card series, making that tremendous catch in Game 3, and then the offense came alive in some of those rounds as well. And so I'm just hoping that that offense can be consistent come next year, and he's going to be one of the best center fielders in all of baseball because we know the defense is going to be there. He had 17 outs above average this year. That was the most among any NL center fielder. Kim and Crony not winning their awards for their positions. I mean, I'm not too upset with Jake Cronenworth. I mean, Brendan Rodgers, he blew Cronenworth out of the water in terms of, I think it was defensive runs saved. Like, Crony had 2 or something, and Rodgers had 22. Like, there was a gap there. But with Kim, you could make the argument that Kim should have won. I mean, Crony, by the way, I don't want to make it seem like he had a crappy defensive year. He had a really good year. He's my favorite player. I could watch that guy play defense all day long. But I'm not going to make too much of a big deal about him not winning it. With Ha-Seong Kim, there's more of an argument. Dansby Swanson, it took him 341 more innings than Ha-Seong Kim this year to compile 1 less defensive run saved. Kim finished the year with 10 defensive runs saved. Swanson had 9. Swanson played every game, so give credit to him there. 25% of the voting is the Saber, what is it called? The Saber Defensive Index, SDI. And then managers and coaches make up the other 75% of the vote. So some of it might not be managers and coaches looking at the numbers too deeply. And maybe they just went more with the name there. I don't know. Swanson, I don't know. I don't know if the Saber numbers are up for 2022, if they have those rankings up for this year. All I see is 2021 right now. Yeah, all I'm seeing on the Saber website is the 2021 numbers, so maybe someone has that, and if you do, put it in the chat. I appreciate that, but for me, I was glad Trent Grisham won. Manny obviously should have been a finalist. Like, I'm more mad at Manny and Profar not being finalists than Crony and Kim not winning. Like, Kim, you could have there's an argument. Crony, I'm not mad at. I like that he was a finalist. Manny and Profar, I mean, Profar led, maybe it was all outfielders. I know it was left fielders and assists, blew everyone out of the water. He was tremendous this year on defense, I thought, in left field. And then Manny, he's tremendous on defense every year. He's already won a Gold Glove in the American League, so for him not to be a finalist makes no sense. When you know that he's a Gold Glove finalist and maybe he should win the award based on eye test, and take it from me, someone who watches every game Manny Machado plays, eye test, that guy's a Gold Glove winner. And I knew that even if Manny was a finalist, if he was one, Nolan would have won the award because it's the Nolan Arenado Award, and they just ride him all day long. Nolan's a great player, and so, okay, you can make the case for him to win the award. Manny had fewer errors than Nolan, I believe, um, and he was an MVP this year, and it wasn't just all offense. So for him not to be a nomination, not to be a finalist, just doesn't make sense. Especially when the managers and coaches are 75% of the vote, you would think that Manny would be a finalist based on that. Even if the Sabre numbers aren't great for him. Like, you would think that the managers and coaches would be like, "No, Manny is a finalist. He deserves it." But guess not. I mean, he deserves it in my point of view from Padre fans, definitely. But again, it's the Nolan Arenado Award. The Platinum Award is going to be awarded September, or when did they say it? November 11th or something? I forget what they said on ESPN2, but that'll be awarded later. It'll probably go to Arenado again because everything defense is about Arenado. Here's the full list of winners. Third base, Ramon Arias from the Orioles, Arenado for the Cardinals and the NL. For shortstop, the AL was Jeremy Pena, the rookie from the Astros. The NL was Swanson. Second base, AL was Andres Jimenez, from the Guardians. Sure, second base, NL was Brendan Rodgers from the Rockies. First base, AL, Vlad Jr. from the Blue Jays, and then Christian Walker won for the NL. Catcher, AL, Jose Trevino, NL, JT Romito. Pitcher was Shane Bieber for the Guardians in the AL, and then the NL was Max Fried. Left field, AL was Stephen Kwan from the Guardians, and then Ian Happ for the NL from the Cubs. Center field, obviously Grish for the Padres. AL was Miles Straw with the Guardians. Right field, Kyle Tucker for the Astros, and then NL was Mookie Betts. Utility, this was a new award that they added, I believe, this year. DJ LeMahieu won for the AL Yankees, and Brennan Donovan for the Cardinals. I think he played 6 different positions this year. So there you have it. There are the Gold Glove announcements. Soto did not win. Kim did not win. Crony did not win. Manny and Profar were not finalists. Grisham did win, though. Happy for him. Second career Gold Glove. He is a really, really good defender out there. There's no one that can say, oh, 2020 was this outlier of a year now, at least for the Gold Glove. You can say it for other things because it was. But for like Trent's greatness in center field, we know that it's true. We know that he's great, and he takes home the Gold Glove Award this year. So I'm happy for him. All right, that's the video. More player reaction videos to come, or episodes to come. I've been doing those every day for the last few days, last 4 or 5 days. So you can check those out if you want to. Thank you so much for watching this. See ya.